It was really so special to see how Lillian was just so grateful for everything. It was so different from any experience she'd had before of people taking her in like this. So there was a lot of challenges, but the nice thing about challenges is she saw us pray through them and she would see answers to prayer. And just see that no matter what happened, that we still loved her and we're right there to help her along the way. And that was a lot different than anything she experienced in China.
In a text that she sent Mary, she said, "I so much appreciate you. You're like a mother to me and like a sister." And so when she had any problem that she would come across, she would give Mary a call. Kind of reminds me of Paul talking in Thessalonians, where he said, not only did we share with you the gospel, but our very life as well. And so because of Mary's interaction with her, her heart was fertile for the gospel to come in.
We would text a lot, and she would say, once she got settled, and she said, "God sent me here so that you could help save us," is how she said it in her, find Jesus, basically. We were kind of like, I think God used us as the hub in the middle of the wheel, and all these people, like our Grace group that helped with furnishing her apartment, and friends of IFI that were, helped furnish and help deliver and set up. It just blew her away. It's like she had never experienced such love from people she didn't even know. It was just such a happy, warm, wonderful experience for her. And she said, it was August 18th, and she texted me and she said, "I decided to put my faith in Christ Jesus and let God take control of my life." But I was so happy, and I said, "You are now my sister in Christ, and you belong to Jesus and have a new, clean, forgiven heart. And that's the best decision anyone could ever make." And I thanked her so much for sharing that with me. And she just said, "You're the strongest backing here, and I know you always care about me and want me to believe in God, so I decided to share it with you as soon as possible." And I was like, oh, that's so great. It was so exciting for us to get to actually witness this. She considered being baptized as just her way, which is true, of just cementing her decision before she went back to China. She said it was the best day of her life. Just to see the people who had been a part of her life, that we got to see the IFI people who came, everybody kind of rallied.
It was a team effort. It wasn't just one person.
It was just wonderful to see God bring this around full circle. So I just pray that God will give her some Christian friends, contacts in whatever platform or however she can find, and that she will grow in her faith, and that her husband and her teenage son would see a change in her and want what she has, that they would find Jesus, and even little Lucy, that she would find Jesus someday on her own. God will use you if you step out, and IFI really met her needs.
If we just follow the second commandment to love your neighbor as yourself, it's amazing what can happen in people's lives.